Welcome back, and we're about 15 minutes away from tip-off to give you a little scouting report. Golden State, they have the best record in the West and the most wins in the West, and Orlando, their team's name is the Magic. That's all you need to know. You're not missing much more about that. But, guys, when we look at this, what Golden State has been going through, Draymond Green missed 5 games, and we all know about the blow-up that he had with Kevin Durant. Steph Curry missed 9 games, and he's expected to come back on a road trip, which is starting up this week. But we've seen the numbers drop off, -16 in the last 6 games. The three-point shooting is down. But for me, the energy just doesn't look there. But more importantly, I think I see a weakness in their bench by losing some of the players, because before, you don't have Steph and Draymond, and they're 2 very important players. But by playing the bench so much, you see that maybe they aren't as strong as they used to be. Zeke, how do you see this team right now, and kind of project, where you see them going in the future?
Well, I see 2 things that has happened. When you lose Draymond and you lose Steph, right, you lose 2 of the 4 All-Stars. I mean, they're the only team that's playing with 4 All-Stars, potentially 5 when Cousins come back, right? So now when they drop back down to 2 All-Stars and you got Thompson and Durant, well, guess what? The rest of the league now has 2 All-Stars, so now it's kind of even. Yeah. Everybody has 2 All-Stars. Golden State has a huge advantage because they walk out on the floor most nights with 4, sometimes 5 All-Stars. Yeah. And now that they're back to 2, that's where we're seeing, this is what a normal NBA team looks like. This is what a normal Golden State team look like. And remember, if Durant doesn't come there, right, they with Steph and they with Clay and Draymond, and I don't know if that would have been enough to beat the OKCs or the Cleveland, who beat them when they had won 73 games. So
or the Rockets last year.
Or the Rockets last year. So, I mean, so Durant really saved them when he came over. And now they have Cousins waiting in the bullpen.
And not only, without having Steph and Green, they lose 2 of their best playmakers, too. And so their passing and their movement isn't quite what it was with those other guys. Because, really, KD's very, very creative, but it's mostly for himself. He gets his shot off. Mm-hmm. And Clay is a catch-and-shoot dude, and maybe the best guy in the league at catch and shooting. But they don't have the creativity, so they're just not as good of a team without those 2 playmakers, Green and Steph, out there, making plays for others, driving and kicking, and getting the ball moving. And the thing I noticed, I agree, their bench is not. They don't have shooters on that bench that are just drop dead, knockdown shooters to come in and fill in. They need everybody playing well. But I tell people this all the time. Every dynasty, and this is a dynasty in today's era, they go away. And with its injuries, sometimes it's inside fighting, it's feuding, it's all kinds of strange stuff. And I'm seeing some chinks in their armor, because you look at them, and before you looked at them and said, hey, they're going to keep winning this thing. But I said, something's going to happen with this team that's going to stop this dynasty. It happens to everybody. An injury, free agency, or feuding. One of those things is going to happen.
Yeah, and as a player, you definitely don't want it to be the feuding. You want it to last. As a fan, you want it to last as long as it can go. And for you two, trash talking probably lasted throughout your careers. You told me how you used to talk to your brother out there.